Alright guys, so I'm going to start off with something I did in the middle of the day, and that is working over the side of this building right here. So I had to grab a lift, and I was working out here, working on these penetrations through the floor. So I was basically hanging out right here, right there, and then I'll show you the other ones I did. Alright, and for the other part of the day, I was hanging these all threads from the ceiling. Each of them are a little bit different just because the roof, the ceiling is sloped, so they get bigger and bigger as they come to the left side, to the center of the garage. So these actually might all need to get replaced, unfortunately. I don't know what the foreman and my coworker were talking about at the end of the day on that decision, but basically I'll show you here what's going on here in a second. But there is a pipe rack that's going to be coming out from the wall over here, basically they're starting out. This actually has to get flipped around, but this is getting flipped upside. No, these 6 are, maybe they already got flipped. So these are facing down for the pipe. The pipe is going to be on the bottom for the first 6 of these all threads, and then once it gets over here, they're going to flip it so the pipe is on top of the rack, going down this way. But we didn't account for the 4-inch for the pipe adjustment. So once they flip it, the pipe has to be sitting on top. So you have to add that 4 inches to the bottom of the all thread. And I don't know, we might be an inch or 2 short. So unless they're gonna just raise it up a little bit, and then there will be like one pipe section with a little bend or a little kink in it. Since I know they're not going to. Sorry, my phone died. Anyways, since I know they're not going to want to put a bend in every single one of these pipes, they're probably just going to raise it up with a little kink in one of them and then go straight again and be a little bit higher than they planned, or they are just going to replace all these all threads. So I'm not sure. There's probably at least 20 or 30 of them, so that would kind of suck. But anyways, got more all thread on the way. There's the pipe rack is going straight so far, but it's turning to the left, and I ran out of all thread halfway through the day, so I went on to work on something else. But yeah, all right, so here are the pipes coming up to the floor. So far they're just sitting here. I wasn't working on this yet, but I'm pretty sure I will be going across the ceiling. But yeah, so there's, looks like 4-inch, like 3-inch, 2-inch, 1-inch, and then a few more of the 4-inch right there. So these are all going to be going up to the ceiling, turning a 90 right here. And they're going to kind of have to, like, some of these are going to have to get kicked over to the rack, and then they're just going to be going straight down until they get down to the corner, and then they're going to turn. I think all of them are turning, and then they're going up through the floor over there. So yep, that's what I worked on for part of the day, and then for the other part I basically was just downstairs moving some stuff around, bringing materials up here, moving the pipe, moving this pipe out of the way, moving over here. So just a lot of reorganizing and bringing materials up here to this 3rd floor. I don't know how many floors there are going to be on this building, but this is the 3rd floor of the parking garage, and then I think they're going to start doing something else upstairs on the 4th and 5th floor. Assuming, because there's no ramp to drive cars up any further, so I'm guessing the floor above is not parking garage, and it'll probably be apartments or whatnot. So I don't know how many stories they're going to do, probably at least 3 or 4 stories of apartments above. But yeah, so that's what I worked on today. I don't know if you guys want to see anything downstairs, I might show you that, but brought the pipe rack up here, which is sitting right there on the forklift, so that was exciting, and that took forever. Anyways, yeah, I'll go down and maybe show you guys something downstairs. So now that I'm down here on the 2nd floor parking garage, this is what it looks like just going straight through the floor. And the electrical room is right down below on the 1st floor parking garage. And yeah, I'll go show you that real quick. Not the electrical room, but anyways, I'll go show you the other stuff. All right, I changed my mind. So anyways, there's a bunch of stuff here on pallets. So moved all that stuff with my coworker. And then here is the electrical room right there in the block wall. As you can see, I think our pipes are coming down right there. I don't know if there's any panels. I haven't been in there. Yeah. And then here is all the stuff that we organized. Just put all the pallets next to each other, and then the cart, and then reorganize the rack a little bit. And I'm going to have to bring my tools home because someone left it out and I don't have a key, and they locked the door on me. So yep, be taking that home, and that'll about do it. All right, y'all, so I'm back in the neighborhood. There was some people at work, so I can't really say much at that one part. Showing the pipes going through the floor. They're basically little spacers or whatnot. Basically, that's where a pipe will be going eventually. Basically, it's a little cone shape, and that leaves a space, and basically, I'm assuming you just hit it out with a hammer or whatnot later, and then you can put your pipes through there later without having to grind a hole through the floor. So basically, it looks like a cone, like I said, and then we had to figure out a way to secure it because there was nothing to strap it to. Going through the floor, through the giant iron, or whatever it was, the giant metal, through the giant metal beam. So I don't know if my coworker did it, but someone took a plasma cutter and cut a hole through each of those spots through the beam. So there's 3 on the one side of the stairwell, 1 more on the other side of the stairwell, and then 2 on the outside of the building. So had to lift over those ginormous death potentials to get those in. So I used a harness and aerial lift. Granted that the whole aerial lift didn't go off the side of the building or down the hole, but luckily that didn't happen. They have guardrails and stuff, but you never know if like the machine gets stuck going forward or whatnot, but you got the emergency switch to turn it off, so that's cool. But I did want to make sure I didn't want to be leaning over the edge without being tied off, just in case. So I was not going to be getting on that lift without the harness on, so that made me feel safer. Actually, I was tied in twice, so just because whatever. But anyways, so that was good stuff. But basically I wanted to say the cone, 1 second here, I gotta park. But we had to figure out a way to tie the cones into, since it was on the beam, had to figure out how to support that. So basically just took 1 cone and then put another cone underneath of it, and then used tie wire and tied them together like a sandwich. So that way it doesn't move around or anything, because they'll be doing a concrete pour. I don't know if they were doing that today or if they're doing that another day. But yeah, so that was my day, putting in all thread, and then leaning over the edge of those fall potentials, tying those cones together for the future pipes, and then working on moving materials and organizing stuff. So yeah, that was my day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I am home now and I will be uploading the video. And don't forget to check out the ab workout video or series that I'm doing. If you're interested in that, I already got like 3 or 4 people interested in joining that. So be sure to check that out and do some exercise with me. We'll get that 6-pack going in no time. And yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. God bless. Have an awesome rest of your day. Don't forget to check out the description for anything else, and hit the notification bell if you're interested in that as well. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless. Peace out. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and throw in a couple pictures of what the building is supposed to look like right after this segment. So if you want to stick around for an extra 2 seconds, make sure to check that out. And this is what the building is going to look like, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out.